Okay, we're going to briefly just touch base on the SWOT analysis that we have you doing. So this analysis is useful because it enables the researchers not only to identify a brand's unique selling point, but it also addresses any existing threats to the brand. A SWOT analysis is a technique that can be used to elevate any product or service. Firstly, the objective or aim has to be defined, and then the factors that are favorable or unfavorable to achieving that aim are identified. This type of analysis is useful because it enables researchers not only to identify a brand's unique selling point, but also any of the threats. So I just said that twice now. Let's talk about each area. So let's start with the strengths. So a strengths a company could have would be staff, a customer base, market position, financial resources, sales channels, profitable services. We can also look at their weaknesses, and these are more internal. This is the staff. The profit margins are too low, possibly. The financial resources are limited. Competitive vulnerability, the market research, the sales channels. Those can be possible weaknesses. Opportunities can be a new complementary market, strategic alliance, funding sales, products or services, mergers or acquisitions. Market is poised for growth in that area. The competition is weak and we're stronger. And lastly, a threat can be an economy, loss of key staff, lack of financial resources, cash flow, new technology, increased competition, failing sales. All of these things can be issues of threats. So the idea is looking at your companies, and of course these are hypothetical, but we're going to be looking at, like, think about the internal and external, the positive and negative effects. And then the idea here is how we can then turn those into our reframed statements that we have in our mural boards.
Oh, also, if you're hearing sirens, then the monthly tests are going off. It's 10 a.m. at the first Tuesday.
Okay,
So that's one to
thank
notify you.
you. Yep, we don't hear it. I think we're good. So I'm just going to go back down here. So we've done the SWOT analysis, and now we are going to be looking at the reframe, right? So the reframe is how you take and create a value proposition statement, the mission statement, the focused messaging statement, and the vision statement. And those are what you're using. You're using the research you did above, from everything from what the customers are looking for to your SWOT analysis, and you're reframing that information into these statements. And these are going to be important as we kind of think about how to focus in our unique selling point that we want to create, to know who we're branding to. Like, how do we differentiate our furniture store, or how do we differentiate our snack product, or how do we differentiate our fashion brand? And so you guys have been working on that throughout this research phase. So when we talk about it next Thursday, you'll be able to really identify that and talk knowledgeably about your company, and how you're going to market it with your brand. Okay, any questions?